The story kicks off with some major drama. Queen Amara is making a run for it with what looks like a super important monster egg, leaving behind a whole lot of questions and a very confused kingdom. The vibes are immediately chaotic and set a mysterious tone for everything to come. We meet the main character, Leia, the Princess of Azuria, who is also a ranger captain. She and her bestie, Simon, are out researching egg quartz, basically fossilized monsters. It is a chill intro that establishes their dynamic and the world's core mystery before all the political drama really pops off. Things get real when the threat of war with the neighboring kingdom of Vermeil becomes the main topic. The princess is suddenly thrown into high-stakes political meetings with her dad, the king. It is clear she is more comfortable with monsters than with royal duties, making this whole situation super awkward for her. The crew discusses the encroachment and the appearance of egg quartz, linking it to a major conflict from 200 years ago. They also bring up feral monsters, which are basically regular monsters on creative mode, super aggressive and way too powerful. This lore drop is setting up some major future problems. In a wild political power move, Princess Eleanor of Vermeil shows up and offers herself as a hostage to stop the war from escalating. It's a bold strategy, and it totally throws the Azurian court for a loop. Now the two princesses have to navigate this super weird and tense living arrangement. Despite the whole hostage situation, the two princesses, our main character and Eleanor, actually start to vibe. Eleanor, being a rider herself, is genuinely interested in the Rangers' work. She tags along on their missions, proving she is not just some political pawn, but a capable ally with good intentions. Eleanor opens up about the dire situation back in Vermeil. She describes a death drift of crystal fragments destroying their land, causing famine and suffering. This adds a ton of context and makes it clear that Vermeil isn't just being aggressive for no reason. They are genuinely desperate to survive. The king of Azuria drops a bombshell on his daughter. He expects her to use her partner, a rare Rathalos named Ratha, as a weapon in the coming war. This completely goes against her ranger values of protecting monsters, creating a huge internal conflict between her duty as a princess and her morals. A major flashback reveals the source of the Twin Rathalos. The princess's mother, Queen Amara, found a crystallized egg with 2 living Rathalos inside. She took one and fled the kingdom 10 years ago, an act that branded her a traitor and left a huge scar on the royal family. The princess explains her real reason for becoming a ranger. It was not just about protecting monsters, it was about understanding her mother's actions. She wants to believe Amara had a noble reason for leaving and hopes that by following in her footsteps, she can find the truth and clear her mother's name. After a close call with some feral monsters, the princess and Simon share a moment that solidifies their deep friendship. He encourages her to embrace her destiny as a future queen, promising to be by her side. It is a sweet, heartfelt scene that really highlights the trust and affection between them. In an attempt at cultural exchange, Eleanor cooks a traditional Vermeil dish for the group, and it's an acquired taste, to put it lightly. The strange ingredients highlight the severe resource scarcity in her kingdom. This moment of levity quickly turns into a serious reminder of the stakes and humanizes Vermeil's desperation. Hi there! If you want to enjoy more gaming lore without grinding for 60 hours, hit that subscribe button. I do the grinding so you don't have to. Your support really helps the channel. We get a better look at the whole Ranger squad, including the quirky researcher Ogden, the stoic Gaul, and the tough-as-nails Cora. Their interactions show a group of dedicated individuals who, despite their different personalities, are committed to their cause and to supporting their captain. The found family energy is strong. The Cold War turns hot as Vermeil launches a surprise attack on the Azurian border, breaking through the wall. The Rangers are called to the front lines, and the princess is forced to ride Ratha into battle, confronting the very thing she dreaded. The time for talk is officially over. The battle reaches its climax with a shocking betrayal. Simon reveals himself as a Vermeil spy, protecting the princess from Queen Clarissa's attack. In the ensuing chaos, he is tragically struck down, and with his dying breath, he tells the princess to go to the sacrosanctum, leaving her completely shattered. Grieving but resolute, the princess decides to honor Simon's last wish. She finds a map in his belongings that leads to the Wyverian Gate, the entrance to the Forbidden Lands beyond the Meridian. This is a huge turning point, as she chooses to defy the ancient covenant to seek the truth. The whole gang's here. The rest of the Rangers, along with Eleanor, refuse to let their captain go alone. Together, they cross the Meridian, venturing into a land that has been forbidden for centuries. It's a point of no return, marking the true beginning of their epic adventure to uncover forgotten history. In this strange new land, the group rescues an adventurer named Corbin and his palico, Peak. These two become their guides, revealing that the forbidden ground is not so empty after all. They mention a hidden village nearby, completely upending everything the Rangers thought they knew about this place. The crew finds the hidden village of Shepherdins, who are immediately hostile and call them transgressors. This is where they first learn that their ancestors committed a terrible sin during the Rift War, a crime so bad that it got them exiled and branded for generations to come. The plot thickens. To earn the trust of the Shepherdins, the Rangers use their skills to help restore the village's dwindling population of canine companions. By finding and hatching a wild egg, they show the villagers that fate is not set in stone, and that positive change is possible through understanding and nurturing nature. Eleanor cooks another meal, but this time it is a certified banger made with local ingredients. The feast is a huge hit and serves as a powerful symbol of cultural exchange, breaking down the barriers between the Rangers and the Shepherdins. It proves that sharing and understanding can bridge even the oldest divides. A new mystery pops up in the form of anonymous letters being delivered to Ogden. These letters contain incredibly detailed notes about exotic monsters living in these new lands. The crew realizes the sender must be someone who has also traveled beyond the Meridian, adding another layer to their investigation. The focus shifts to Gaul, the quiet and intense lieutenant. It is revealed he undertakes secret, high-risk missions for the king, operating outside of official ranger duties. His deep-seated loyalty and personal history with his father add a lot of depth to his otherwise stoic character, showing the burdens he carries alone. The rookie ranger, Thea, shares her backstory. It turns out the princess, in her early days as a captain, was the very ranger who rescued a young, lost Thea from the woods. This encounter was what inspired Thea to join the Rangers in the first place, revealing a sweet personal connection between them. The team confronts a massive, out-of-control monster called a Yamatsukami, which has been terrorizing the local ecosystem. By working with the shepherd and elder, they manage to calm the beast, finally bringing peace to the forest and fully earning the villagers' respect. They've truly proven their worth as protectors. With the Shepherdin village safe, the crew sets out for their next destination, the bustling city of Galiad. Their goal is to find the Scriveners, a group of researchers who might have the answers they seek about crystallization, the transgressors, and the mysterious elder dragon known as Ancient. The quest for knowledge continues. During a perilous journey through a swamp, Rudy, the princess's loyal palico, reveals his own special ability. He can generate a small electrical jolt, a power passed down in his family. This hidden talent proves crucial in a pinch, showcasing that even the smallest companion can have a huge impact. The gang finally arrives in Gilead, a city that has literally built its economy on mining and selling egg quartz. It is a jarring sight seeing the cause of so much destruction being treated as a commodity. They also learn about a strange illness called crystallosis, which seems connected to the phenomenon. In Gilead, they meet Enna, a Wyverian researcher who has been waiting for them. She confirms their suspicions. The crystallization is linked to the elder dragon, Ancient, who was once the sentinel of the sacrosanctum before the Rift War corrupted it. The pieces of the puzzle are starting to come together. Gaul and his squad of feline operatives, the Furtive Five, get into a negotiation standoff with the greedy Egg Hunters Guild over their base's rent. In a brilliant display of strategy and intimidation, they manage to outsmart the guild leader, securing free rent forever. Never underestimate the power of a well-organized cat crew. The investigation into the anonymous letters continues. After following the clues and encountering several exotic monsters, Ogden starts to suspect that the sender isn't some unknown traveler, but one of their own ranger companions. The mystery becomes a classic whodunit, with everyone in the group a potential suspect. The truth behind the letters is finally revealed. The notes were written by Cora's late husband and Ogden's son, Lucas, a legendary ranger who had secretly made the same journey years ago. Cora was delivering the notes to guide them, hoping they could finish what he started and understand his legacy. Gaul's secret missions are exposed. He has been single-handedly fighting off assassins sent by Vermeil to target the princess. This reveal shows the incredible extent of his loyalty and the silent battles he has been waging to protect her, solidifying his role as her fiercest, most dedicated guardian. Cora shares the deeply personal story of her weapon. Her gun lance was not just a tool of war, but a wedding gift from Lucas, symbolizing her promise to be his shield. It represents their love and shared life as rangers, making it an irreplaceable part of her identity and her connection to him. Enna sends the group to an abandoned, crystallized village to understand their ancestors' sin. There they meet Casimiro, the last elder, who is slowly succumbing to crystallosis. He agrees to finally share the long-buried history of their people and the truth about what happened 200 years ago. Casimiro reveals the ultimate transgression. Their ancestors used a forbidden art called battle binding to turn their own monsties into mindless weapons for the Rift War. This unnatural act provoked the Sentinel, Ancient, causing it to go on a rampage and unleash the crystallization that destroyed their world. Armed with the full, devastating truth, the group decides their next and final destination must be the sacrosanctum itself. They need to find Ancient's den to understand how to stop the encroachment once and for all. It is a dangerous path, but it is the only way to right their ancestors' wrongs. Upon reaching the sacrosanctum, they find chilling evidence that Vermeil is not just repeating history, but actively trying to perfect it. They discover monsters that have been subjected to a new, refined version of battle binding, confirming that Queen Clarissa is dangerously close to creating an unstoppable, weaponized force. In a shocking turn of events, Simon reappears, very much alive. He confronts the princess, revealing that he has been working with Vermeil all along. He believes the only way to save their people is to use the combined power of their twin Rathalos to defeat Ancient, creating a deep ideological rift between them. After the tense reunion with Simon, the team regroups. They are now in a race against time. They must find Ancient's den and its rumored egg before Vermeil can get to it and weaponize the Elder Dragon's power. The stakes have never been higher, as the fate of the world hangs in the balance. Thea gets her moment to shine in a final high-speed race against Boss Hogg, the last of the Gale Force porkers. Her victory is a testament to her growth as a rider and a ranger, showing that she has become a confident and capable member of the team, ready to face whatever comes next. With the mystery of the anonymous notes fully solved, the group reflects on the journey of Lucas, the fallen ranger captain. His research becomes their roadmap, and his unseen presence guides them. It is a poignant moment that connects their quest to the legacy of those who came before them, giving them renewed purpose. The truth about Gaul's dangerous solo missions finally comes to a head. The princess, refusing to let him fight alone, joins him in a confrontation with the lead Vermeil assassin. Their shared battle solidifies their bond, shifting their dynamic from a princess and her guard to true, equal partners who protect each other. In a bizarre but revealing moment, Ogden fakes his own death after falling into a crevice, purely to see how everyone would react. The prank goes a little too far, triggering a raw, emotional outburst from Cora about losing everyone she cares about. It is a powerful scene about grief and found family. The much-anticipated peace talks begin, mediated by Enna. The princess and Eleanor present their findings, revealing the entire history of the transgression, battle binding, and the true nature of Ancient. However, Queen Clarissa remains unmoved, dismissing their pleas and escalating the conflict to a terrifying new level. The King of Azuria finally reveals the full weight of his own burden. He confesses that he knew about Ancient's return and let his wife, Amara, go on her quest alone, a decision that has haunted him for a decade. He gives his daughter his blessing to finish what her mother started. The race to Ancient's den begins. The team learns that not only is Vermeil on their way, but Corbin and the Scrivener's survey team captain are also searching for the egg. It is a multi-sided scramble for the most powerful and dangerous prize in the world, and everyone has their own agenda. The biggest reveal drops. The survey team captain is none other than Amara, the princess's long-lost mother, alive but suffering from amnesia. At the same time, Queen Clarissa and her forces arrive at the den, setting the stage for a dramatic, multi-layered confrontation between family, rivals, and forgotten history. Simon, who reveals his real name is Chris, confesses that he has crystallosis and that Vermeil's promise of a cure was a lie. He confronts his old friend Amara, trying to get her to remember their shared past, all while the ancient egg is on the verge of hatching. The emotional stakes are at an all-time high, the corrupted ancient attacks drawn in by the battle-bound monsters. The final battle begins, a chaotic free-for-all against the massive Elder Dragon. Simon, in a moment of redemption, uses his own battle-bound Rathalos not to control Ancient, but to fight alongside the princess, finally united in their cause. The entire crew, Rangers, Corbin, Eleanor, and even Amara, unite for the epic final showdown. They use their combined strength and unique skills in a coordinated assault, working together to break through Ancient's crystal armor and quell its rage. It is a massive, visually stunning battle that showcases their incredible teamwork. In a climactic final push, the team manages to destroy Ancient's corrupted core. The overwhelming power is released, but instead of another cataclysm, the Elder Dragon is purified. The crystallization recedes across the land, and Ancient is restored to its true magnificent form, finally free from its 200-year-old torment. With Ancient saved and a baby elder dragon hatched, peace is finally achieved. The covenant is lifted, and Azuria and Vermeil agree to work together to rebuild. The princesses, now queens of their respective nations, promise to lead their people into a new era of cooperation, with their mothers by their sides. The story concludes with the Rangers continuing their work, now in a world full of hope. They release the baby Ancient back into the wild to restore the ecosystem, a perfect symbol of their mission. The final scene shows the two reunited sisters, Clarissa and Eleanor, ready to rebuild their relationship and their world together. Gaming lore is long and confusing, but I break it down every week. Subscribe so you never miss a plot twist or hidden detail. Thanks for watching.